Good afternoon to all the participants of this Words App group. Myself, ML Sharma, lecturer in mathematics, SRML High Secondary School, is going today to take the chapter determinant. This is the fourth chapter in 12th class. So before I start this determinant, I have written an algebraic expression here. So in this expression, I have written the numbers. These numbers can be real as well as complex. So the first number is A11. The next will be A12 and 13, then so on 1i, and last number of this system is 1n. Same way, the another number I have written A21, A22, A23, A2j, and so on up to 2n. Then in third way, A31, A32, A33, A3j, and last so on up to A3n. So in this way, this set of numbers which I have written, these numbers form a set of numbers which can be real or complex number. Now, before I give the definition of determinant, this number, the very first number A11. A11 means this number is having row as 1 and column as 1. Now, what is row and what is column? So, all the numbers which are lying on this horizontal line, they are called numbers lying in row 1. Same way, the numbers which lie on this row R2, for example A21, A22, A23, A2j, and so on, they are lying in row 2nd. Same way, this is the row 3rd. So all the numbers which are lying in horizontal lines, they are called the number lying on row 1, row 2, and row 3. Same way, these vertical lines, the numbers which are lying on vertical lines, they are termed as column C1, column C2, column C3, and so on. So this rectangular array of numbers is known as the matrix, and this matrix is having order m into n, because I have taken number along this side up to n times, and I have taken the numbers along this column up to n. So this is a matrix of m into n order. So order of this matrix is m into n. Now from this matrix I can take matrix of any order. Suppose if I have to write a matrix of order 1. So this is order, this is matrix having the order 1 1, because this particular element is lying in first row and first column. The first suffix indicates the row in which this element lies, and the second suffix, it indicates the column in which this number lies. So this is a matrix of order 1 by 1:1. Same way, if I have to write a matrix of 2 by 2 order. So this first element is lying in first row and first column. This element is lying in first row and second column. Same way, this element is lying in second row and second column, and this is lying in second row and third column. Basically, this matrix has been extracted from here. So this is a matrix of 2 by 2 order. Same way, I can extract a matrix of order 3 from this table. So in this way, I can write this as So this is a matrix of order 3 by 3. So I have written 3 matrices from this set of numbers. So from this table I can extract the definition of a matrix. What is matrix? Matrix is a set of numbers which are arranged in rows and columns. So again, the for notation we mostly use capital letter for denoting the matrix. Now, so far as determinant is concerned, from here, if I write A equals to A11, so this notation vertical lines indicate the determinant. Same way, I can write determinant of second order as and same way the determinant of order 3 it can be written. So it is order of 1 by 1, it is 2 by 2, it is 3 by 3. So matrices and determinants, these are related to each other, they are connected with each other. So I can say matrices and determinants are related to each other. So then question arises, what determinant is? So determinant is the definition of determinant says the expression or number which is associated to a square matrix is called its determinants. And determinants, we use this type of symbol in case of to represent a determinant. So next question arises, as far as this chapter is concerned, we have to find the value of determinant. Suppose if this is a determinant of order 1, this is of order 2, this is of order 3. So how to expand a determinant? So we have a way how this can be expanded. So let us say I have a matrix. So this matrix, this determinant is of order 1. Now if I have to expand this determinant, so its value will be A11. So A11 indicates this element is in first row and in first column. Suppose I have a determinant of order 2 by 2. So this determinant is having 2 rows. This is row 1, this is row 2, this is column C1, this is column C2. Now if I have to expand this determinant, so how can I expand this? The way is the diagonal elements. We take diagonal elements. This is called the principal diagonal. This diagonal. So I can write this as A11, A22 minus this reversal diagonal, that is A21, A12. So this is the value which is the value of this determinant, and this way we calculate this value. Suppose if I have to find the value of a determinant which is of 3 by 3 order, so for that what we do, I am writing here a determinant which is of order 3 by 3. So this is a determinant whose order is 3 by 3. That means this is having 3 rows and 3 columns. This is row first, this is second, this is third, and this is column first, second, and third. So for expansion of this determinant, we have now how we will expand this determinant. For that, this will equal to A11. The first element is taken, its row and its column, it is deleted. So if I am taking the this value of this A11 element, so if I delete this row and this column, I will be left with the two elements A22, A23. Same way here. Then I apply negative sign here. Then this element, I will take this element and I will delete this row and this column. If this row and this column is deleted, I will left with this number A21 and number A23. Same way here. Then positive sign I will apply here. Then the last element A13, this row and this column, if I delete, so I will be left with the A21 element and A22, A31, A32. So this is the way in which a determinant of 3 by 3 is expanded, and this I have expanded this determinant by using R1. So here on simplification I can write it as A11. Then I will multiply these two elements which are lying on principal diagonal. So this A22, A33 minus then this diagonal which is called reverse diagonal. So I will write A32, A23 minus A12. This is element. Again, this is a 2 by 2 determinant. For this expansion, the principal diagonal elements, they are to be multiplied. So this will be A21, A33 minus this reverse diagonal elements A31, A23. Then plus A13, A21, A32, the principal diagonal elements, their product minus this reverse diagonal. So this is how a 3 by 3 determinant can be expanded using R1. The same way I can expand this determinant by making use of second row. Similarly, this can be extended by making use of this R3. So there are 6 ways by which this determinant can be expanded. Now, so far as the signs are concerned, so which sign I have to apply, this is equivalent to, here I use plus sign, here minus, there plus, then minus, then plus, then minus, plus, minus, plus. So if I have to expand the determinant by R1, so for that I will apply first sign as positive sign, plus sign. Then for second element its expansion, I will make use of negative sign, and for last element A13 I will use positive sign. So in case if I have to expand this determinant by making use of row R2, so in that case the first the sign I will take, that will be minus. The next sign will be positive, it will be followed by negative sign. Same way, if I have to expand this determinant which is 3 by 3 by making use of R3, So the first sign will be positive, then negative, then positive. Again, these are the three methods, 1, 2 and 3. So three methods are other. If I have to expand this determinant by making use of column C1, so the first sign will be positive, next will be negative, then positive. Same way, if I have to expand this determinant by making use of C2 column, the first sign will be negative, then positive, then negative, and lastly the third column expansion for I will make use of these signs. So this is how a 3 by 3 matrix is expanded. Now after this, there is exercise that is 4.1. The very first exercise, it comprises 7 to 8 questions. So how we will solve questions? So let us solve this exercise. So this is your exercise 4.1. So there are total 8 questions in this exercise. The first question says, evaluate the determinants So determinant is given as its elements are minus 5 minus 1. Let this equal to A, or sometimes we use this notation delta for representing a determinant. This determinant is of 2 by 2 order. So if I have to find its value, so as per the rule which I have already told you, this will equal to first this element and this element, they are called the elements lying on principal diagonal. So whenever you are to expand a 2 by 2 determinant, we multiply the elements which lie on principal diagonal. So I will multiply, so this will equal to 2 and 2 minus 1, the product of these two elements. Then minus sign the elements which lie on reverse diagonal. So on reverse diagonal elements are lying, one is minus 5 and other is 4. So I can write minus 5 into 4. So this will equal to minus 2 and minus plus 20, that is 18. So value of this determinant, this is 18. So in this way, this 2 by 2 determinant is expanded. Then next, I have 3 or 4 more questions. So one is question number 2. Again, we have to find the value of the determinant. It is a 2 by 2 determinant. Let delta, this determinant is cos theta minus sin theta. These are the two elements. Then sin theta and cos theta. Again, it is a 2 by 2 determinant. So to expand this determinant, again these elements which are lying on principal diagonal, they are to be multiplied. So I will have cos theta into cos theta minus as per rule, this reverse diagonal elements. So reverse diagonal elements are sin theta, again sin theta. So this will cos into cos, cos square theta, then sin square theta. Here I should have minus sign. So minus and minus will become plus. So this is 1. So value of the given determinant is 1. In this way we calculate the expansion of the determinant. So next, so question number 3rd of this exercise, which is 4.1, says if A, this determinant, its this is matrix, its elements are 1, 2, 4, 2. It is a 2 by 2 matrix. Then show that we have to show the result determinant of this is equal to 4 times determinant of A. So here one thing is to be noted. This is a determinant and this is this symbol, rectangular symbol is used to represent a matrix, whereas here we have these two vertical lines. So these two vertical lines are used to represent a determinant. So I can say if you see this type of symbol, that means you will identify this is a matrix. And if these two vertical line symbols are there, so you will immediately understand this is a determinant. So there is difference between this symbol and this symbol. This symbol is used to represent a determinant and this is used to represent a matrix. So this is a matrix, this is determinant. So as earlier I told you that there is relation between matrix and determinants. That is why at the start I had taken matrix and determinants at the same time. So how we will solve this question? This is a short question. This A is given as matrix 1, 2, 4, 2. So 4 elements are given. Then I will find determinant of this A. This is matrix. I will calculate its determinant. So this will be calculated as earlier I had expand this 2 by 2 determinant. So when I will expand, I will have to multiply these two elements which are lying on principal diagonal. So it will be 1 into 2 minus I will multiply these reverse diagonal elements, that is 2 into 4. So I will have the value minus 6. So determinant A, its value comes to be minus 6. Now I have to show this result. So this result says first I will have to calculate 2A. So A, for this A, value of A is given 1, 2, 4, 2. Now I have to, as per left hand side of this question, I will write 2A. So this will be equal to 2 times, and if I multiply this, I will get 4 times 8 here, 4 here. So this is the value of 2A. Now I have to find the determinant of this 2A. So its determinant will be 2A. Its determinant will equal to determinant of 2, 4, 8, 4. So again, by expansion of the determinant, I will multiply these two elements, 2 into 4 minus this 8 into 4. So this will be 8 minus 32. This will be minus 24. So that means two A determinant its value is minus 24, and determinant A its value is, I have already calculated, I think it was 6 minus 6. So I can write this 2A as minus 6 into 4, or 2A determinant can be written as, instead of minus A, I can write this, and 4 or 2A, this is equal to 4 times determinant A. So this was the result which I have got. So let me take a short break, then after that I will again start.